Hey everybody, happy Friday. I just wanted to reach out to you because of our new Freshbooks app. Now, if you were using the old FreshBook app, which looks like this with the leaf, the gray leaf, that's no longer going to work. So the new one is the blue leaf with the F in it, Freshbooks. So it looks like this on the left. You'll automatically be sent to the login page. When I was sent here, it auto-populated some of my information, but it didn't have the right login. So I just typed in my email address and my password, and then it took me to my landing page. Now this is very different than what you're used to for your FreshBooks, the look of it. This is what you're going to see as a contractor. Now you can come in here. Most of this stuff here isn't really relevant. This is basically the money you've asked me to pay you. But what I'm going to go through is talk to you guys about how to log your time and also how to send me an invoice. First of all, what I want you guys to do is to come in here and take a look at your profile. So come in here on the right hand side, click on the little circle icon. It'll have your name. But what I want you to do is go to My Businesses, and this is where you're going to be billing me. This is going to have the information here for Bright Tutoring, and it should have my name there. But when you go to Company Profile, this is where I want you to come in and look. And it should say Company Profile, and the company here needs to be your name. Some of you have maybe Bright Tutoring because you think that's the company, but in reality, you're sending me a bill for your time that you've worked with your clients, and what this needs to show is your name. So I am counting, like using you as the company. So go ahead, and if that's different and you need to change it, come in and change it and just hit save, and you can come back to the information and the profile landing page. Then come down here to time tracking. So time tracking is where you're going to log your time for your clients. So let's just say you worked with a client today. You can come in and push the plus, add your time. You don't really need to use the timer. I always use the time entry. So come in here and how much time you worked. It works on 15-minute intervals like what we do. If you worked for over, we look at it every 15-minute marker. If you want to do it for a separate date, you can come in here and do it as well. You can change the date to any other time. Let's just say we're going to backdate it to the 6th. You can do that. If the time doesn't really matter, if you wanted to change the time, you can do that here too, but it really doesn't show, so it's not that big a deal. Now, this information right here where it says internal and then it has the information for Bright Tutoring, that you can just ignore, but you're going to go to add a project. Now, this is where your families are supposed to show up that you're tutoring for. So let's just say I worked with the Sue Smith family today, so I'm going to add some time for them. What did I do? I was doing a tutoring service. You can make some notes if you want to. You don't have to. And then you can go ahead and log your time. So that's going to go ahead and put that in there. You can go back to different days and times. It'll show you that it's been unbilled. Here's what it would look like in your calendar if you have it from the time that you've entered different clients. And it shows you, like yesterday, maybe you worked for 3 hours and 15 minutes because you worked with these two families. And then today, once it updates, it should show that family that we just entered as long as I saved it. Oh no, because I went to the 6th, so it was a different date is what I added. So then I'm going to go to invoices. Now remember, on the very last day of the month, you're going to send me an invoice. So this is a history of all the invoices you've sent me over the time. So this is what I should be paying you as your payroll on the 1st of each month. You'll see that. The overdue, sometimes you can mark it as paid. It's just completely up to you. It's not a big deal what it says there. But what you would do is go to invoices like right here. Click on the green button, and this is where you're going to create your invoice. This does have a totally different look than what you're used to, and this is all via the app. I'm doing this all from my phone right now. So you would come in. If you want to, it's going to go ahead and save and populate this information here. If you want to add a logo of yourself or your own business or whatever you want to do, you can do that. You don't have to. And then you're going to add client. So this is, who are you billing? You're billing me. You're asking me for your money. So you're going to add that information there. It should already be there. So Bright Tutoring, you're going to ask and request the money from there. The dates is going to be on here for the month that you're going to add the information. It doesn't really matter. You don't need to add a reference number. The invoice number is not that big a deal. But this is where the next thing you're going to come in and you're going to add a line. So this is where you're going to add your clients and all of the time that you've worked with everyone as a tutor. My battery's dying. So you'll come in, you'll see the time, some of the time here has been populated as a tutor, tutoring, but you also see all of your unbilled time. So you're going to go ahead and add all of your unbilled time and it'll populate everything. Now you can see that it added all my clients. So I have Sue Smith, and then I also have maybe the Bridges family, someone else who I've worked with. So I didn't mean to touch that. So let's just go back to it. So the Bridges family, different dates, different times for the month of October. You can come in and do that. Now, right now, it's not showing any amount of money. You want to come in and edit it, and it'll save it for your clients from time to time. So your rate, how much you get paid. Let's say this client, you make $25 an hour. It'll update that. You can put that there. It'll auto-populate that you were there for an hour and a half. You want to do this for each line to make sure you're getting the right amount of money. Now, all your clients should show up. If you have anything that doesn't show up automatically in there, go ahead and reach out to me. Send me a text because I know you guys are getting ready to send invoices since it's the end of the month. And then let's say this Bridges family that I commute quite a bit and I am getting paid $30 an hour for them instead of $25. You can change that. So you can see it right here. It says $25 an hour for this family, the different days you've worked with them, and $30 an hour for this client. So that's all there, the total amount, the subtotal, and the amount due. So this is what you should be receiving on your next paycheck, $152.50. If you have any notes or anything there, you can do that. None of this needs to really be changed, but this is your bill. And this is what you've created to send to me at the end of each month. And that's where I'm going to generate payroll and invoices as well. So you save that. And that's in your invoices. It's going to create the bill. After you save it, you can review it again. And if you have any edits that you need to make, you can go back and edit it. And then you can go ahead and send, and it's going to send directly to Bright Billing. That's myself here at Bright Tutoring, so I can process payroll. I will receive this basically saying your name will be right here, that you have sent me, Shannon, Bright Tutoring, an invoice. If you have anything that you want to say, personal message, you can add that there and send. And then that's pretty much it to create your invoice at the end of the month and to track time all in the app on your phone for the new Freshbooks. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks. Have a great weekend, you guys. Bye-bye.